Demà jugueu contra el Sevilla, l'altre dia a València parlaves de la importància de l'ambient, de l'atmosfera de l'estadi. El camp del Sevilla és un dels més complicats de la Lliga. Amb un Sevilla que també ha canviat una mica l'estil del partit de la primera volta. Veu guanyar 5-1, però els últims partits del Sevilla han encaixat pocs gols i a casa està sent molt fiable. No sé si això et fa preveure un partit més complicat que la primera volta. Gràcies.
You heard it?
No.
És que no arriba la traducció.
I can say it in English, Hansel, don't worry.
Perfect.
Yeah, you said last time the game against Valencia, the atmosphere in the stadium is incredible, and Sevilla has one of the most incredible atmospheres in La Liga. So I can imagine that you expect a different game for the first part of the league. Sevilla changed a little bit the style of plays. They are a more defensive team, and at home especially, they are better right now than other games. So what kind of game do you expect of them? Thank you.
No, with every game we start from the beginning, so it's 0-0, and of course I know that the atmosphere in the stadium is very good. I also was impressed in Valencia. For the first minutes was really unbelievable when we start, and it's really good to see that how it works here. But at the end we have to play. We have to play our match. We have to play how we want to play, and this is an important thing.
Sí.
Hola, Hansi, bon dia. Roger Bossada, Catalunya Ràdio. En català? Sí. La meva pregunta és si avui sí que veuràs el derbi madrileny entre el Madrid i l'Atlètic de Madrid i quin resultat vols pel Barça. Gràcies.
First of all, I go to Barça B, and then I think also I will have dinner, and after that I have time to look it, to watch it. But we are focused on us. I said before, so the match is, of course, I'm interested in this match because it's one of the best, two of the best teams in Europe are playing against each other, and of course I will watch this.
Laia.
Bon dia, míster. Laia Coll de RAC1. Li volia preguntar per l'estat de forma en què està l'equip. Arriba el moment decisiu de la temporada, s'ha guanyat ja un títol, viu en les altres competicions que queden. Vostè creu que l'equip està millor ara que a principi de temporada? Gràcies.
So I think what is very important, so I said it also before, now we have the performance of the players are really similar. So it's like we don't have 11 or 12 players. So it's more of this. Nearly the whole team are in the last matches they played and they give us a lot of opportunities to control the load for the players and this is at this moment. I think it's very important that we have every player they are able to play and so we can select. So we need also tomorrow really fresh legs and it will be very important.
Laura.
Hola, Hansi, bon dia. Laura Brugués, de TV3. L'altre dia contra el València va fer algunes rotacions, Lewandowski va descansar i va jugar de titular Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, que no és titular habitual, va fer un hat-trick. Un futbolista que marca un hat-trick, 3 gols, mereix ser titular al següent partit? Gràcies.
So he also can play at different positions. So I think Robert will start. So this is what I can say. And of course, I'm really happy also for Ferran because his last month was not so easy because he was injured and he came back now. Very professional work on his fitness and you can see what happens and he had the confidence also about this position to play in this position and it's very good for us.
Adrià.
Hola, què diria Soldavila per Ser Catalunya? Li volia preguntar per la recuperació de Ter Stegen. No sé com està la recuperació del seu genoll, si has pogut parlar recentment amb els doctors, com el veuen, i si creus que pot arribar abans d'acabar la temporada. Merci.
Okay, when I speak with the doctor, it's always private because I think it's very important to keep it secret. But what I can say, he started also to train with Della, and it was a good the next step from him, and everything is going well. So we are happy. He improved a lot, also with his body, his fitness, and everything goes on the right way.
Germán.
¿Qué tal, mister? Buenas tardes. Germán García, Radio Nacional. Me gustaría saber el plan de preparación que va a llevar a cabo, teniendo en cuenta que no va a jugar la fase previa de la Champions, que se han clasificado ya para octavos de final. ¿Qué preparación tiene prevista hacer con el equipo? Si va a ser relacionada con el descanso. ¿Tienen tiempo suficiente para preparar los partidos? ¿Cómo será? Gracias.
So of course, after Sevilla, so first of all we are looking to Sevilla because it's the next match, and after that we will see how we want to we will handle it. I think it's also very important that we give them a little bit rest. So also 3 days, it's very important. Not only for the body, it's also for the mind. Very very important. And we have many days to prepare for the next match because we play on Lunes, and so we have a lot of time for that to train, and it helps us a lot. And yeah, of course, it's very good that we don't have the matches on Champions League matches or other matches. So we have the normal week, and it's good.
Víctor.
Buenas tardes, Hansi Víctor Navarro de la cadena COPE. Quería preguntarle por 3 nombres, por Gavi, por Olmo y por Íñigo Martínez, si ya están para poder salir de titulares. Gracias.
I only heard two. Gavi,
Íñigo,
Íñigo,
Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo.
and
Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo. Okay. We'll see. Everyone is able to play, so we will see what happens tomorrow.
Hola, mister, buenas tardes. Alejandro Segura en directo para Radio Marca. Con la vuelta de Dani Olmo, quien ha vuelto a quedarse fuera de la convocatoria es Ansu Fati. No sé si ha hablado con él. El mercado turco cierra el día 11. No sé si ha hablado con él de que se pueda buscar una posible salida y, sobre todo, cómo está el chico y cómo está su situación. Gracias.
Yeah, this is our plan with Ansu. You know, sometimes it's not. You speak with the coach and then maybe a few days later you are playing. It's not like this. And I think in this time we have, and this is a good thing, that every player except Andreas Christensen and Marc Bernal and Marc ter Stegen, they are not with us. So these 3 players are out, but everyone's only, we have 21 players at the moment. So, and Ansu is really doing good. He's increased, he's improving these things, what we want from him, and he's doing good. I think he's on the right way, but we will see. We will see what happens also for tomorrow, what options we have, and then we'll decide it tomorrow morning.
Tony.
Hola, Hansi. Tony Juan Martí del diario Sport. Comentabas ahora que tienes más de 11, 12 jugadores, sino 17, 18 en buena forma y todos aspirando a ser titular. ¿Controlar los egos es el gran desafío en el tramo decisivo de la temporada? Es decir, ¿es ahora cuando más tendrá que aparecer el Hansi psicólogo?
No, it's not. I said we have at the end. It's like we have 17, 18 players or like that. They play more minutes, and few players are not. So this is always like you have it in a team, but also they are training good. I'm really happy with this, and I think also we are at the moment we have a really good atmosphere in the team, in the squad, and it's the fundamental, for us, and also that everyone wants to show how good he is, and this is a perfect situation.
Hola, buen día. Joan Poquí, de Mundo Deportivo. en la línia del que acaba de comentar, m'agradaria preguntar-li pel paper d'Eric Garcia, que al principi de temporada va fer molts partits de mig centre i ara vostè li està traient suc com a central. Voldria que em valorés la seva progressió en el rendiment.
You can see that Eric is also with the ball. He's doing really good. So what we saw in the past when he plays number 6, that he also helps us a lot. So it depends. It depends. The situation, the match, from the technical side. So he's very flexible with this and very helpful for a team. And he's doing really good job the last matches. So I think also he's very happy. We are happy with him, and yes, and we'll see what happens till the end of the season.
Hola, Hansi. Carles Ruiz Pérez del diari La Vanguardia. Jo volia preguntar, perquè no el coneixem des de fa aquest estiu, però si hi ha algun moment que vulgui vostè parlar de renovació, si li han plantejat aquest tema, si vol esperar-se a final de temporada, a veure com acaba, si hi ha algun input sobre la seva renovació, perquè ha firmat 2 anys i en principi acabaria el 26.
I have no pressure. I said it also before. I really love to work for this club. I'm happy with the team, and I think we have a lot of more potential, and also can see. We also from La Masia, the players are good. So I think the club has a lot of potential. So I have time for this. I have 1 more year contract, so after this season, and it's how I said before, for a coach is a long time.
Hola, Hansi. ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Alex Pintanel de Relevo. Y yo le quería preguntar, igual que los entrenadores o los jugadores cuando acaban los partidos dan explicaciones, si le gustaría que los árbitros también dieran explicaciones de jugadas como, por ejemplo, el agarrón de Koundé en Getafe o la patada que le dan a Pedri el otro día. Si les gustaría que los árbitros también explicaran por qué toman las decisiones. Gracias.
I know. This is, sometimes it will be a good thing to speak maybe with the refs, but at the end they make the decision and you cannot change these things. Maybe for better understanding, it could be a good option to do this, but I know that the job of them are really, really tough, and so it's the situation now, what we have, and when they want to change something, I'll be open about that.
Gracias, buena tarde.
Finish?